The Federal Reserve says 63% of adults could cover a $400 emergency using cash or its equivalent. That sounds encouraging, until you realize more than 1 in 3 could not. And once you own a house, emergencies rarely stop at $400. The air conditioner breaks, the roof starts leaking, the water heater gives up, and somehow all of this happens right after you move in. Getting approved for a mortgage does not automatically mean you are financially ready to own a home. Before you buy, you need to pass a different test. A 5-phase savings test that takes you from your first $500 to 6 full months of essential expenses. No extreme couponing, no second job required, and no financial punishment disguised as discipline. This is not a rule from your mortgage lender. It is a personal safety test designed to answer one question. Can you own the house without one bad month taking the house away from you? Today, I'll give you the exact blueprint. Here is what changed the way I think about home ownership. Without emergency savings, you are one bad day away from debt. One car breakdown, one medical bill, one missed paycheck. But home ownership raises the stakes. A renter with a broken appliance usually calls the landlord. A homeowner calls a contractor and receives the bill. A flat tire may cost a few $100s. A failed heating system, damaged roof, or a major plumbing problem can cost thousands. If you do not have the cash, that expense usually lands on a credit card. Now you are not only paying for the repair, you are paying interest on the repair. One bad day quietly becomes a bad year. A $400 repair without emergency savings costs $400, plus stress, debt, and interest. A $400 repair with emergency savings costs $400. Only one of them destroys your month. Your down payment, closing costs, and emergency fund must be treated as 3 separate buckets. If buying the house empties every account you have, you are not finished saving. You have simply spent your protection. Your income matters, but your cushion matters more when life punches you in the face. So let's begin the test. Phase 1 starts this week. Your first target is $500 in a separate savings account within 30 days. This is not your full emergency fund. It is your first line of defense. It does not require a dramatic lifestyle change. Sell 5 things you no longer use. Pause 1 subscription. Redirect 1 unnecessary weekly expense. Turn on automatic roundups. Move small amounts on every payday. Saving approximately $17 a day gets you close to $500 in 1 month. Do not become obsessed with the exact daily number. The goal is progress. That first $500 can handle a damaged tire, urgent bill, or minor repair without immediately reaching for a credit card. Phase 1 is about speed, not perfection. Your only assignment is to separate $500 from your everyday spending money within 30 days. Do not wait for the perfect month. Start with the month you actually have. Once you reach $500, Phase 2 is 1 full month of essential expenses. Notice I said expenses, not income. Your emergency fund target is not based on the size of your salary. It is based on what it costs to keep your life functioning. Add up housing, utilities, basic food, transportation, insurance, medication, childcare, and minimum debt payments. Leave out vacations, shopping, restaurant spending, and optional subscriptions. We are calculating your financial survival number. Let's say your essential expenses total $2,500 per month. Your Phase 2 target is now $2,500. Next, divide that target into manageable automatic transfers. At $100 per week, you would reach the target in roughly 6 months. A tax refund, bonus, or additional deposit would get you there faster. What is your actual monthly survival number? Not what you earn, not what you spend during a comfortable month. What does it cost to keep the lights on, food in the house, and every essential bill paid? Until you know that number, you do not have an emergency fund target. You only have a vague intention. Phase 3 is where the fund becomes serious. Your next target is 3 months of essential expenses. Using the $2,500 example, that means $7,500. At this stage, 3 rules matter. First, keep the fund separate from your everyday checking account. Second, automate every deposit. Third, stop watching the balance every day. Your emergency fund should not depend on whether you feel motivated this week. The transfer should happen automatically every payday. This is pay yourself first in practice. The money moves before you find another reason to spend it. For a homeowner, 3 months of expenses creates breathing room. You may be able to handle a major repair, temporary income loss, or a medical problem while keeping the mortgage current. That is what financial stability looks like. Not never having a problem, having enough time and cash to solve the problem properly. Once you save the first month, the next two usually feel more achievable. The mathematics did not change, you did. Now you have proof that your system works. Phase 4 is the 6-month fortress. This is the level that gives homeowners real flexibility. 6 months of essential expenses can buy you time during a long job search. It can absorb a major repair. It can help you recover from illness. It can prevent desperate financial decisions under pressure. Continue increasing your automatic transfer whenever your income rises. But the fastest accelerator is the windfall rule. Whenever unexpected money arrives, send 50% directly to the emergency fund. Tax refund, work bonus, gift money, cashback, unexpected freelance income. Enjoy part of it. Protect your future with the rest. 50% goes to the fund before you begin negotiating with yourself. Unexpected money has a strange habit of becoming expected spending. This rule lets you enjoy progress without wasting every opportunity to move forward. That makes the system sustainable. Your emergency fund belongs in a separate, easily accessible savings account paying a competitive rate, preferably at an insured financial institution, not under your mattress, not mixed into your everyday checking account, and not invested in volatile assets. The stock market can be excellent for long-term wealth building, but your emergency fund has a different job. You cannot risk needing $10,000 during a market crash and discovering that your account is worth much less. Your emergency fund should be boring. It is not designed to make you rich. It is designed to stop an emergency from making you poor. You also need strict withdrawal rules. Decide what qualifies before the emergency happens. A broken water heater? Yes. An urgent medical expense? Yes. A critical home repair? Yes. A temporary loss of income? Absolutely. A discounted television? No. A holiday sale? No. A spontaneous weekend trip? Also no. Is it unexpected? Is it necessary? Is it urgent? If the answer is not yes to all three, it probably does not belong in the emergency category. Using your savings for a genuine emergency is not failure. That is exactly why the money exists. Phase 5 is maintenance. Your 6-month target will not stay the same forever. Housing costs change, insurance premiums rise, food becomes more expensive, your family may grow. Once a year, recalculate your essential monthly expenses, multiply the new number by 6, then top up the account if needed. Whenever you use the fund, restart your automatic transfers until the balance is restored. Do not obsess over the account every day. Let it sit, earn interest, and quietly protect your life. Once your emergency fund is complete, real wealth building becomes easier. Now you can invest, change careers, start a business, or take calculated risks. One surprise expense no longer has the power to destroy everything. Before buying a house, ask yourself these 5 questions. Do I have the first $500? Do I know my true monthly survival number? Have I saved 1 month of essential expenses? Am I progressing toward 3 to 6 months? Can I maintain the fund without using my down payment? You do not need every part of your finances to be perfect, but you need protection between your new home and the next emergency. If you are building that protection now, download the free 5-phase emergency fund blueprint. It includes the calculations, account setup, automation plan, withdrawal rules, and complete checklist. Link is in the description. If this breakdown helped, like, share, subscribe, and comment your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one.